What's up, YouTube? This is True Raw for TV. All right, so look, we all remember maybe 2.5 weeks ago, I guess it was, LeBron James was on the Kelsey Brothers podcast, and he claims that he dominated at this pickup game back in I guess it was during the summer of 2001, that Michael Jordan held when he was in the throes of his second comeback attempt in the NBA, this time with the Washington Wizards back in the summer of 2001. LeBron would have been 16 years old at the time, and he confirmed that he was unstoppable, or as he put it, unguardable. He just dominated, right? Although that was conflicting with things that others have said about that particular pickup game, those who were there. You know, for instance, Antoine Walker and others gave differing accounts. Then it came out that in the book that just came about LeBron James, it came out this past year, that autobiography, the accounts from Rich Paul and LeBron James totally differs. Said that, he never played against Michael Jordan. Jordan wasn't even on the court. And that although he had some good moments, it was far from a dominant performance. As usual, as we all say, LeBron James was capping. Tim Hardaway Sr., who played against Michael Jordan during the 1990s, appeared on the Draymond Green podcast, right? So that already is a red flag. And he supposedly confirmed that LeBron dominated. But at least that's how the articles spin it, right? The articles spin it that, he confirms that LeBron dominated. And he said something about, you can look it up for yourself, but he said something to the effect that LeBron attempted to dunk from the free throw line. He missed it, the ball slipped out of his hand, but man, we didn't expect anybody to do something like that. He was able to mask his shots. He had a lot of energy, enthusiasm, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. The way he described it to me sounded like a guy that had a lot of raw ability, but was not, any way, shape, or form dominating. Okay, that it didn't sound like he was dominating to me, no matter how he tried to mask or fancy it up or spruce it up. It sounded like to me, from what I've read, it sounds like LeBron James had some decent moments, but he was far from unguardable or dominated. Okay. Also, Tim Hardaway Sr. said something to the effect of, if Draymond Green was on the Miami Heat team, those Heat teams of 10 years ago, if he was on those teams, they would have three-peated. So, yeah, I put two and two together. I said, okay, yeah, all right. This is the same Tim Hardaway Sr. that about 16, 17 years ago said something that even back then was completely unacceptable for the climate that we were in at that time, right? That's how bad it was, okay? You look it up for yourself to see what he said. He said something about the people that are into the zest, Okay. He's been trying to come back from that ever since. I suspect that, and look, this is speculative on my part, but you see the platform he's on. I see a guy that possibly, still wants to try to work his way into the media, the media genre, social media. That's where it's at. That's where the dollar's at too. You know what I'm saying? He's a former NBA player. Um, I always got the impression that before what happened back in the mid, I guess it was late 2000s, that he was trying to get into that field anyway. That's when it was really more sports radio, right? Converging into becoming social media. But that derailed him, okay? So to me, to get into the good graces of those who are the key masters, you got to kiss the ring. And that's how I look at it, as him trying to kiss the ring. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I consider the source of where this is coming from. Also, when you have Clutch, they're always going to have people, or try to get people who they think are vulnerable, or people they can use that have some sort of credibility to spout, their to push their agenda and to push the narrative they want out there to dominate. So to me, this sounds like somebody that, Tim Hardaway Sr. I'm not saying that he's lying, but you read what he wrote, you read what he said according to these articles, or I guess the clips out there, the actual podcast. You look at what he says and you tell me whether that sounds like he's being totally 100% genuine. Like we said, man, this is the same LeBron James that, as an adult, was getting cooked. Okay? The same LeBron James that was shut down by the San Antonio Spurs in the 2007 finals. But you trying to tell me that he's dominating at age 16 a group of superstars and all-stars. Yeah, okay. Miss me with that. Miss me with that. I don't believe it. The official book that's out there disputes this. So I consider the source not a great one. Not a credible one, I should say. He was a great player. I think he should be in the Hall of Fame, since they've lowered the Hall of Fame to such a terrible degree. But I don't buy this at all. Nope. That's just me. Maybe you guys look at it differently. I think Clutch got another one. Man, that's all I got to say about it.